In today's video, I'll be giving you guys the best dribble moves on NBA 2K26. Now, before anything, I do want to preface, I do not dribble for style or for flashiness. I have always dribbled for effectiveness. So if you want to have the flashiest, the coolest dribble moves in the game, this is not the video for you. But if you want to score with the most effective and quickest moves, then this is the perfect video for you. I don't want to waste any more time. Let's get into it. The best dribble moves on 2K26. Okay, so before we get into the dribble moves, there are two important settings you absolutely need to have changed. First is your pro stick orientation. Make sure this is on absolute, just so your dribble moves are always going in the direction that your analog stick is. Next is passive dribble hand switches. Make sure that this is disabled so that you don't accidentally switch your ball hand by accident. And then another little setting that you guys should always have on disabled is this auto lob to moving receiver. Just put this as disabled, just a little setting that you guys should never have on. So these are the dribble moves for builds that actually don't have that high of ball handling. You see, I only have an 81 ball handle on this build. So let me show you guys the dribble moves that I actually use. All right, so here is every single dribble move, all the ones that I use, but obviously I'm gonna go over the most important ones because as I told you guys, I'm really not a dribbler. I don't look to score for style. I score for efficiency. So I use the most efficient moves and I only use a few of these. So starting off, by far the most important dribble move in this game is your dribble style because this is how fast your speed boost is. And it is Zach LaVine. You see, the requirement is not high at all. All you need is a 75 speed with ball. But yeah, this does get you the quickest speed boost for anybody under 6'10". So go ahead and put Zach LaVine dribble style on. Signature size up. Now, if you do not have an 85 ball handle, use Paul George, okay? Paul George is the best signature size up for anybody with below an 85 ball handle. But if you do have an 85 ball handle, put on Tracy McGrady because it is slightly faster, but for this build, I only have an 81, so I'm using Paul George. And this is just what the Paul George looks like. It's this move right here that you guys see a lot of people just spamming behind the screen, going back and forth, waiting to see if they're gonna hit the screen. It's very easy. All you gotta do is hold R2 and then go right, left. While holding R2, it gives you a fast speed boost. And this is what a lot of people do these fades off of. It's a very, very popular and annoying play style this year. Spamming this Paul George back and forth, speed boosting off of it, and then fading. So this is somebody doing it to me in game. Look, Paul George left, right, left. Notice I hit the screen, and then you run off of it. This is a common play style this year. I go against it so much because of how effective it is. So you guys see, same thing, left, right, I hit the screen, he speed boosts off of it, and he green. And then I would say by far the most important move and the move that I do the most, I've probably done this move literally thousands of times this year already, is the Vince Carter step back. You guys saw it in the opening clips. I'm going to show you guys more gameplay of me doing it, but this is by far the best and most effective move on 2K26, and it isn't close. While I already told you people like to do this Paul George back and forth, that's not my play style. I don't like doing the Paul George back and forth. I like to do the Vince Carter back and forth because not only do you get a faster speed boost, but as you guys see, it creates space. Like it pushes your player back so you actually create space off of it. I don't know what my player just did right there. But yeah, you literally create space. So like you're moving back, getting off the defender if they're bumping you, so they're forced to hit the screen. You get a fast speed boost, and you can just, I don't know, guys, I'm not gonna lie, this move literally is my go-to move this year, and it is so easy to do. All you have to do is hold R2 or RT and just go straight down on the right analog stick. That's it. Honestly, those are the only two moves you need to do, and you can combo them as well. A lot of people like to do that into this. You see the Vince Carter into the Paul George. So they think I'm going left with the Vince Carter. Instead of going that, you put the Paul George into it, and you can speed boost the opposite way. Literally the only two moves you honestly need in this game if you want to be elite, if you're a good shooter. I already told you guys, I don't dribble to look flashy, to look stylish. I dribble to be effective. So these are the only two moves you need. I know people might think it's lame. You only do two moves? Yeah, I do. I only do two moves because that's how this game is built. You only need to do two moves because shooting is unbelievably easy this year. So literally you get that little bit of space off this Vince Carter step back. and then you just tempo fade. I don't like the playstyle, guys. I'm not the biggest fan of the playstyle, but if you play Park, this is all you're going to go against. Vince Carter step back, Paul George. Vince Carter step back, into the fade. That's it, man. Those are literally the only two dribble moves you actually need to use. I'm going to show you guys gameplay of me doing these dribble moves. And when I say doing these dribble moves, you guys are just going to see me running and fading and then doing this Vince Carter step back with the Zach LaVine dribble style. And then occasionally, just occasionally doing the Paul George. All right, so now if anybody in here has a build 6'4" or below, I'm just gonna pop this on the screen for you guys. This is my boy Kai's dribble moves. Now, I don't have a build that is 6'4" or below, but my boy Kai is one of the best dribblers in the game, former 2K League MVP candidate. This guy is good. These are the best dribble moves that you can have on for a 6'4" or below. I needed to include this for you guys because I know a lot of you, if you're watching this, has a build that's 6'4" or below. So here you go. Put these on. I obviously don't do any of these moves because I don't have a build like this, but here you guys go. These are by far the best moves for a 6'4". I got my boy's approval. If you guys want to check out his YouTube, I'm going to leave it in the description. He is very good at the game, so go check that out. But yeah, these are the best dribble moves for a 6'4" build or below. And now I'm just going to end it with gameplay. And you guys are going to watch this gameplay and you're going to say, you don't really dribble the ball. And yeah, this is my point, and this is what I want to get to you guys is, I know this is a video called the best dribble moves. I gave you guys the most effective dribble moves, obviously, and the only ones that I do. But I'm telling you guys, the best dribble moves on 2K26 is obviously the Vince Carter step back, which you guys saw, but it's literally just running. It is Vince Carter step back and running. The Paul George move and running. You see, I do one move and I go because that one move creates so much space, and because of how easy shooting is in this game. Look, catch the ball, act like I'm going right, Vince Carter to the left, score. The only move that you honestly need in this game. Now, if you don't play like me and you ISO, it's completely different, right? You might need other moves, but I like to play effective, right? Obviously, I could ISO people. I could make a build with 93 driving dunk. I could ISO, but why would I do that in ISO when the game's going to take 4 minutes when I could do this? One move, catch the ball, run, fade, catch the ball, run. Vince Carter back the other way, fade, because I think I'm going to keep running. Like you see, he thinks I'm going to go right, and he has to stay left because if I Vince Carter back to the left, he's done. This is by far the most broken playstyle I think I've ever seen on 2K. It is literally unstoppable. I don't care who you are. If you know how to take open shots and shoot, you can do this every single time. The best dribble moves on NBA 2K26 is no dribble moves at all. The Vince Carter, the Paul George, and Zach LaVine dribble style. That's it. If you guys did enjoy this video and you use these dribble moves, the most simple ones in the game, please do me a favor, drop a like, sub if you're new, and I'm out.